happy birthday, babies. Happy birthday. Let's see what you got going on. What's the overall energy for Libra right now? What's going on with Libra? Oh, 10 of Pentacles and a Hanged Man. We have a family situation or a long-term relationship situation. I don't know if we have like a blockage, if we're seeing some stuff. Yeah, what's this? Talk to me about that. Somebody's being a fucking petty patty, okay? We have some sneakiness going on. We have somebody who has to have the last fucking word all the time. Like, who... Very back and forth. Like, this is argument energy. That's what this is. So you guys could be arguing with family, arguing with your significant other, and it's becoming toxic, okay? It's gross. It's gross. Okay. So how does Libra fit into this? How does Libra fit into this? Yeah, you're throwing your boundaries up. I don't blame you. You're telling somebody about themselves, and you know, if their bullshit is becoming toxic, then it is what it is, okay? I feel like you are also probably telling somebody they're living in fucking Delulu universe, all right? Like, you are living in fucking Delulu land. Like, if you think that that's how things are gonna get better, you're sadly fucking mistaken. I feel like that's what you're saying to this person. If you feel like your little bullshit is gonna be what makes things better, 10 of Cups, if you think that's what's gonna make me happy, you are sorely mistaken. Use your goddamn brain. I feel like that's what you're trying to say. Like, use your actual brain. We have a King and Queen of Swords, which means, you know, they're a very cold couple in the tarot, okay? There's not a lot of, like, there may be some communication, all right? But it's harsh communication. It's very back and forth. It's very like one-uppy. It's very not productive usually, okay? So, how does Libra, what's the challenge here? Let's ask that. What's the challenge here? 7 of Cups. Tell me about that. Somebody could be trying to like throw you off your game, all right? Or make you confused or put you in this state of, well, you know, kind of gaslighting is what I want to feel like, is what I feel like. Yeah, not sure if you want to hold on to this or if you just want to fucking head out. You know what I mean? I feel like when things are good, they're great. Okay? Yeah, overthinking things. But when things are bad, they're real bad. Okay? I feel like there's really no in between. Yeah, really overthinking working together with this person. Okay, so how do we overcome that challenge? How do we overcome that challenge? 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands. If you want to actually be involved in this situation, whether it's family, friends that are considered family, significant other, it doesn't really matter, okay? If you want to retain this person's energy in your life, in your circle, all right, it's important that we get back to the basics, okay? Get back to the basics of friendship, empathy, caring for one another, because I feel like somewhere along the line that got lost in this like petty stuff, okay? I feel like that will help, all right? You guys will be able to start again, probably not from fresh, okay? But, you know, you'll be able to at least do something here. Anything else? Yeah, I feel like you will. You'll be able to start from fresh. Both of you will be able to get what you want, but both of you have to be on the same page with this Temperance card, okay? It doesn't work if one person looks at their own bullshit and is like, okay, like I was maybe on some bullshit, right? And the other person is like, yeah, you were on some bullshit. No, because you're both on some bullshit, okay? Like, you're both on some bullshit. It just is what it is. If both of you are willing to get back to the basics of actually being friends first, caring about each other, communicating with each other in a healthy way, and not a I always need to be right way, then, this could work. Tell me about Libra, please. The burden of choice, choosing, higher ground, consequences, unconscious choice making. All right, so if you have gotten to the point where this is just your go-to to communicate with this person is just like jabs, okay? You've got to retrain yourself if you want this person to remain in your life. If you don't, fuck it, whatever, do whatever you do. But I do feel like this is where we are, all right? You're unconsciously responding to this person in a shitty way, and they're probably doing the same to you, okay? So this is about taking a deep breath, okay? Trying to not flip your fucking wig when you're talking to this person, and thinking about the things that come out of your mouth before they come out of your mouth, which can sometimes be difficult, okay? Messages for Libra, please. Messages for Libra, please. Hello. Messages for Libra. There it is. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. Now, Scorpio is a water sign, okay? If you're feeling some sort of way about this situation and you're only giving part of the story of your emotions, like the not so good ones, all right? If you're not allowing this person to still see that you have positive emotions for them, it may be time to let that come out, all right? Sometimes you have to be the bigger person and test the waters and say, hey, I really don't like where we are right now. How can we fix that? Tell me about Libra, please. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. That doesn't mean do nothing, all right? That means do what you can, all right? And let the rest play out. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Again, this goes back to, what do you want? Do you want this person to remain in your life, or do you not want this person to remain in your life? If you do, then, we have some accountability to take, and so does the other person. It just is what it is, babes.